go. All right, friends. Hello. We are live on TikTok, or not TikTok, sorry, Twitch and YouTube for the first time. We are testing it out. I don't know if it'll be a consistent thing. But yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, sorry, 2 days ago, we completed all the shrines on the Great Plateau and uh, ended here at the goddess statue. And we're gonna go ahead and go for stamina vessel just because I like climbing everywhere, and I usually avoid fighting for the first little while.
Ho!
The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Not really good at talking when there's nobody in chat, but I'm gonna try and do a little bit better. So I guess until somebody comes to the chat, I will just be narrating what we're doing. I played this game hundreds of times, so what we're doing now is we're going to see the old man on the Great Plateau. And then I think, unless chat decides otherwise, that we'll just follow the main story up to the point, and then work on getting powers.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
Normally I would skip this, but because I'm streaming it, I'm gonna let it play out.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely won, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
How long has my mic been on mute? The whole time? Of course, the whole time. I'm such an idiot. It's okay. Hi, friends. Right, there was a couple more things that I wanted to do on the plateau before making our way to Impa. We are gonna go fight the Talus. Ah! Hello, Miss Amazing Panda. Thank you. Yeah, I think I muted it because of my kids and forgot to unmute it. Also, thank you for the follow. I wasn't quite live when you followed, but thank you. Okay. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for hopping in. Gonna save just in case I die for some reason. Hello, Mr. Talent. Oh, so close. Yeah, it's been pretty lonely up in the Discord since Mosh stopped streaming, and everybody kind of just disappeared and started, living life. But it's good to see everybody hopping back in again. Definitely missed everybody. can't believe I beat that palace first try and I only lost half a heart. Sorry, I'm not really good at talking while streaming, but I'm trying. I was looking for this enemy camp in my last stream and I couldn't find it, so. And that's how you do it. I'm not usually a fighter, but I'm trying to challenge myself to fight more. I'm also trying to challenge myself to remember where the Korok seeds are without using a guide. Also, yes, Link is naked. There is no other reason for that other than, I don't know, I wanted to. Not Korok seed up here, but there's a treasure chest, if I remember right. Oh, ship just went live. Dang it. Oh no, you're good. If you need to do things, you're good. I'm just glad to know that you're here. And yes, I agree. He doubts himself so much, and I have tried to, encourage him and remind him. That's kind of why he started streaming again. I told him, I was like, the right people will come no matter what you stream. know he was worried about it, but it's been nice to have people showing up for him. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I don't really have a whole lot of time in my life to stream, but it's been something I've been wanting to get back into. So I'm taking the small moments where I can. It's good to see all my friends again. Oh, come on. I thought I had my spear in my hand. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. I thought that you had to have 50 followers before you could stream on YouTube, and then was told otherwise. So I applied to stream on YouTube, but with the application I have, it's making me do vertical on YouTube. So I'm sure that it does not look great over there. But I'm testing it out, so. Okay, let's try this again. yes, it is very hard to do with kids. I should stream during the day when my one kid is at school, but it's harder to do that also because I don't get the energy until later. Yeah, it's just not necessarily an application, but a saying that, "Hey, I'm gonna follow the community standards." Um, that's my second death. Okay, I am back. Sorry. My husband is trying to go to work and he couldn't find his coat, so. Where's my sound? My headphones got unplugged. This is my least favorite, one of my least favorite rocks. Not here's the kingdom. Cannot rotate. You idiot! Third death. I can't believe I just did that. We're gonna try this again. This time we're not gonna fall into the water. Okay. no, get up! I give up. Hey, how do you pronounce your name? Cupraid? I'm doing good. How are you? Please work. Not low enough. Eat this. Come on. Fourth death. Yeah, this is my least favorite, one of my least favorite Korok seeds to get. Oh my gosh. Get up! If I can't get it this time, I'm just gonna skip this seed. Really? Aha! Oh, good. That was that was that was harder than it needed to be. And now we wait. Oh no. No, I have played this game numerous times. This is my first time streaming it, though. No, I've beaten and 100% it, probably more than 20 times. I think I have a little performance anxiety, so I don't do as well when I'm trying to perform for other people. A lot. A lot. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I know, a friend took him 20 days to get 100. No, you're good. A friend of mine took 20 days to beat it, 100%. It depends on how much time you have to put into it. But several hours. Definitely. This part alone has taken me 2 hours just to beat the plateau, which is the first starting area. And if you do just the requirements for 100%, that also takes a little bit less time. I've done like all the side quests and everything. That's how I've done the 100%. Not just getting the seeds and stuff. Also, welcome in from Spain. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm from the west side of the US. So many hours away. There's another Korok seed over here. I just never remember where precisely it is. Or so I thought. I know that one. Maybe it's over here. I'm one of the few who didn't care for Tears. I prefer Breath of the Wild over Tears, but it was a beautiful game, and the story was magnificent. I didn't really like the like you have to build your own weapons, and that part was a little bit of a struggle for me. But the story for Tears is beautiful, but the gameplay is it just wasn't one of my strong suits. Actually, I'm just gonna teleport. I know that there's 16 or 18 seeds on the plateau. I just can't remember which ones, so I know that I'm missing a few. I usually or mostly mainly play Ocarina of Time and this, but I've played Majora's Mask and I recently got a Wii U, so I finally played through Wind Waker for the first time. I'm currently playing through Twilight Princess for the first time. I've played Link's Awakening, Skyward Sword. I think I've played through Zelda 1, the first Zelda. Yeah, I've played a lot of them. It's my favorite series. I can't say I've played all of them, but I've definitely played a majority of them. About half. Yeah, there's a lot. Come on, idiot. I don't know that I've ever played A Link to the Past. I think I've tried or started it, but I don't think I've ever finished it. I have a friend who plays it pretty regularly, but I may have played and beaten it once. I honestly I can't remember. Oh, Echoes of Wisdom. I haven't finished that one, but I've also played through that one a little bit. I think I played through. Which one is that? Where he's on the wall, or can phase onto the wall. I can't remember what that one's called. I think I played a little bit of that one at one time. I don't think I ever finished that one either. Oh, I have also played Phantom Hourglass, or at least parts of it. Yeah, I've played most of them at least once. But I grew up on Ocarina of Time, so that's the one that I play the most. And then next is this one. I know I have to leave the plateau and come back to get the Korok in the Shrine of Resurrection. Yes. But only because of nostalgia. I really like the gameplay for this one, and so they're both pretty high on my list. They're kind of tied. I think it also depends on are you rating it by gameplay or are you rating it by story? Yeah, but just nostalgia's sake is why I choose Ocarina of Time. Yeah, what kind of games do you play? I also play other games, but I've only streamed Zelda, only because a lot of people didn't like when I streamed other games. But I have a friend who's playing through Skyrim right now, and I'm really enjoying that and thinking about picking that one back up and playing it. I've also played several Mario games. Yes, yeah. It's what I grew up with. I haven't really had very many other consoles. I do like GTA, but I don't have a console for that. I've never played Red Dead, but I have several friends who have. there's more. I think there's 18 Koroks, which means I'm missing 2. I don't know where. It's okay. I'm gonna grab this one and then we will continue on with the story. Probably only gonna be on for another 30 minutes. So that's enough time to get us to the tower and hopefully to Kakariko Village. Oh yeah, I understand all about not having time. I have 2 little kids, so I'm busy. I wish I could play more games. I'm just very limited on what I can play. Unfortunately. Actually, I haven't been able to play many games lately just because of, like I said, my life is kind of busy. I've got kids and we moved states recently and there's been a lot going on with that. So. All the time, yes. Oh. Ow. I don't normally fight this early on. Fifth death. Wow, that's 5 years is a long time though. I just hit 6 with my husband, and he's the longest relationship I've been in. Yeah, I've always wanted kids. They're the best thing to ever happen to me. They keep me busy, but I wouldn't change a thing. Yes, he's pretty good. He provides for the family, and that's can't ask for much more than that. I appreciate him and all he does for me. Hey, that's totally all right. Kids aren't for everybody, you know. I think it's totally okay to be child free if you want to. I know I said we were going to go to Kakariko Village, but I keep getting distracted. We'll unlock that shrine. I'm not complaining, but yeah, you should be studying. No, I'm only going to be live for a few more minutes anyways. I have a school event for my oldest. Really? Too far? There we go. Come on. Really? I hate this game sometimes. There we go. Right. Ooh, I bet. My sister-in-law is doing nursing right now. What degree are you going for? sure. That's a good one. I went to school for child development and then ended up dropping out because of other circumstances. I don't think that I would go back to school ever. I was never much of a school person. You idiot! You're supposed to jump! Let's try this again. Jump! Thank you. That's fair. I think a lot of people dropped what they were doing during COVID. It was a very stressful time. But good for you for getting back into it. Okay, because I'm limited on time, I think I will just get the tower and we'll end at the tower. And then hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully I can stream tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'll try. I'll try to stream tomorrow, but if not, it'll be Sunday or Monday before I can stream again. Should I get two more Korok seeds? I'm gonna go get 2 more Korok seeds. Just because. there was a Korok in here. Is it good? Okay. Glad I'm not crazy. I mean, I ain't crazy. That's exciting. Wow. These the flower Koroks are my favorite. Yeah, I don't need an axe. If you haven't given me a follow, you should go ahead and give me a follow so that the next time I stream you can be notified. I am trying to stream more often. No, no. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I know. You're good. I don't want anybody to feel pressured into following me, so that's not my intention, even if it was just a joke. I'm here for the good vibes and the friends. Alright. This is where I'm going to end it. And I will see you guys the next time I see you. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you. It's nice to meet you. Good luck